QuickBooks has some excellent features for helping you work between some software packages, and one of them is the work in between contacts that exist in QuickBooks and that exist in your Outlook program. So you're able to do a thing called synchronize your contacts that allows you to say, I want to have the contacts that are in my QuickBooks to exist in my Outlook program, and I want to have my contacts that exist in my Outlook to be in my my QuickBooks. So when you go between programs, you can make that an easy process. And so you go to your file menu and you say synchronize contacts, and it's going to give you some information about the process. And basically what you're doing is you're saying you're going to download a little tool that's going to connect the two together, and it's going to say what contracts are in QuickBooks that are not in Outlook and what contracts are in Outlook that are not in QuickBooks, and if there's a contact in both of them, which one you want to be the overriding powerful one. So you just follow that step-by-step procedure, and now you'll have all contacts up to date to where you want them in both of the company files. So one great tool of QuickBooks. Another great tool of QuickBooks is you can print labels. If you do a lot of shipping and if you send out a lot of advertising or other kinds of tools, then you can print labels and paychecks, and anything can be printed, or a lot of things can be printed from this very section. But if you print labels, you can print them out like all of your customers, or you can print it out to just like your commercial or just your residential customers, and to your vendors, or you can do it with the customers that have a certain zip code if you want to send out to a certain target demographic. And then you can identify how to sort them so that when they print out, they're easier to get organized and what you want on the labels. Anyway, once you do this, you just put in the appropriate label thing in your printer and hit print, and out comes a bunch of labels ready to go to put onto your envelopes or packages. So that's just one more neat feature, and there's lots of other things that you can print in QuickBooks. Now let's look at remote access. So in QuickBooks, QuickBooks has its own remote access tool that you can like an accountant could use to remotely connect to your computer. They have a lot of packages. My personal suggestion is to just go get find a tool on the internet that you like. You may have one already where you can basically get access to another person's machine, and then you can have total control of the software package. It's great if you like to work from home, but all your stuff is at your office or at wherever that computer is, that you can literally remote into your QuickBooks company file and do anything and everything you want. If you're doing it like that, which is it's just so common to do it that way, then you don't need to worry about anything about QuickBooks. But QuickBooks does have its own remote access tool that you can use, and let me see if I can locate where that is. Even if now this is something I used to actually teach all the time in another seminar. I don't even know if they do it anymore, because there's so many that are so much better than the remote access tool that they had. And I'm not seeing it even here anymore as an option. So I'm not concerned about it. The tools that are out there are better than that one. LogMeIn is a great one for that resource. Okay, then in QuickBooks you can do what's called a find something. And this is an excellent little tool to go and find a particular transaction. And there's a thing called an advanced find or a simple find. You usually want to go to the advanced find, and you can literally say, I need to find a transaction with an amount that is equal to $1,500, and say find. and it'll show everything that has $1,500. And you can double click on it and go right to that transaction. So if you know just a little bit about a particular transaction and you need to find it, here's a super fast way to go and find it rather than to search and go down lists and try to find a particular thing that you need to edit, change, or print, or whatever it might be. It's a great feature that they've got in QuickBooks. So I believe that's it for this section.